2 kilometers off the coast from the port of Dakar in Senegal is Ile de Goree, which is Goree Island, which is used to be the capital city of Senegal and a slave trading outpost, one of the biggest in West Africa at one point. So let's start exploring.
Thank you.
Island tax. Everyone who doesn't live here pays a tax to enter, which in other words, a ticket to the island. It's the Goree Island football stadium. The bilbao tree growing right up the middle of it. This is the kind of ruins of the governor's palace, and then behind me here is sort of like an art studio, an open air art studio. Nobody's around at the moment, but this is where the art happens. I don't really want you touching me, cat. I don't want to get fleas. That's enough. Keep discovering more little art galleries. Free entrance and free exit, it says. Really great open air places, although maybe some of them are only open air because there's no roofs left on the buildings anymore, I'm not sure. There's no cars on this entire island. I guess they could be allowed if you could drive, but lots of the paths and passageways have got steps in them and things like that. Not really suitable for vehicles at all. Let's go down to the beach. Yeah, not a beach. Instead, a burning trash pile with a cat in it. Here, kitty kitty. No.
The black sand is Moment sand. From Moment sand. It's Mauritanian sand.
Mauritania sand.
Mauritanian sand. Mangrove sand. The sand from the beach of Goree Island.
The little figure.
You understand me?
Yeah, I get it.
Stop by.
I don't know how I get talked into this. Now I have 2 mini sand painting fridge magnets, one with Dakar, one with Senegal. I really don't want to open the app to see what the exchange rate is, to see how much I paid for them, but I think it was around about €6 for 2 fridge magnets, and I can cope with that. What I really like about this place is that they've turned this fort castle area, and it's all now just art stalls and local crafts and stuff like that. It's a really great way of turning what could just be military history into a kind of thriving art market. I've bought something, so I guess it's working. This piece of art seems to be a dead rat pinned out on a canvas. I'm not sure I'd hang that up in my living room.
No video.
Bonjour. Parts of walking around these narrow areas reminds me of Stone Town in Zanzibar, with the similar kind of architecture and, unfortunately, the slave trading history of both places. This is the House of Slaves. Always very depressing to look around these places. These steps is where the main slave auctions happened. They'd come down the steps, and people here would bid them, and then they'd go out that way, through, and taken off to sea. This is actually closed this morning, but the guys at the front office said, hey, you've got 5 minutes to look around, so this is my 5 minutes up. Interesting to see it anyway, even if I only had a few minutes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yep.
Just getting some sand as a gift for a friend. Cannon, 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 and you start up at this like cannon, 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 cannon. If you keep doing that and loop it round, you get a cannon, cannon. The next ferry is in about 20 minutes, and the ferry after that is in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I was thinking of staying for the later ferry, going to the History Museum, having lunch here. But now I think what I'm going to do is just catch the earlier ferry back and explore mainland Senegal and the real city centre of Dakar.
I worked overseas for a while before I went home. We had a business there.
Alright, now I'm walking around the city centre of Dakar. Much bigger city than Banjul. Totally different there. There's about 50,000 people live there. Here in Dakar, about 2.5 million people. So let's see what I can find here in the city centre. Had a pretty good walk through the central shopping district around the downtown area of the city. Pretty crazy traffic. Let's get through this. Not sure where to go now. There's a market over there. Don't think I want to go there. I think I'll head down this road a bit further. I'm okay, thank you.
Good price, my friend.
I'm okay, thank you very much. I guess I'm getting pretty good at telling if someone just wants to sell me something, or if someone wants to glom onto me and become a tour guide, or if someone actually is looking to maybe get something out of me without my permission, maybe cause a bit of harm. I was just walking along and people were going, oh, let me give you a business card, follow me into my shop, all that kind of stuff. Let me buy something. But then there was this one guy, which I just saw the way they looked at me and then kind of changed direction just as behind me. And I was like, oh, it's going to be one of these situations. And it was. I was suddenly surrounded by 6 guys. And so I kind of just stopped as quickly as I could in the most public place. But it does get really stressful when that kind of thing happens. And I know it's my own fault for coming out and walking around in this place, but I don't mind the people saying, hey, let me show you this, let me buy, sell me this, all that kind of stuff. But as soon as you start seeing some aggressiveness in people's eyes, and I saw it immediately and I could dialed into it straight away. Just not the kind of experience that I want from walking through a city. Anyway, I think I'm just going to head back to the main square now and see if I can get a video of me juggling there. So I'm back down by the cruise ship now, and always there's a big market appears by the cruise ship every time you stop in a port like this. I've actually got quite a bit of money left over. The exchange rate here is pretty crazy. I'm not sure if I want to buy anything or if I'm just going to keep that money as a souvenir. So that's sailing away from Dakar in Senegal. Morocco is coming up in a few days' time with the Canary Islands in between. Yeah, today, a lot of fun. Visited the island, which was good to get some tourist stuff out of the way. Actually seeing the inside of town, a little bit too stressful, but otherwise a fun day in Senegal.